beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things life, love, spirituality, love attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. I am an intuitive reader, a manifesting coach, a Reiki practitioner, and a life path guide and mentor, here to help you along your awakening journey so that you can co-create the life of your dreams. And on our journey, we can sometimes get stuck in the illusion that we're stuck. And sometimes energy does get stuck. We know it gets stuck in our bodies. That's why we have to exercise and move. That's why we have to purge things in our home, clean out closets, clean out our refrigerator. Energy is energy, and it can get lodged in certain areas of our lives. So when we're on a manifesting journey and things aren't moving, we're not getting feedback, we're not getting abundance or opportunities, we have to take a pause and say, okay, where am I telling myself that I'm stuck, or where am I really not changing my behaviors and my patterns? So a big part of calling in a desire is you have to be willing to change. You have to become the person that's ready to receive it. So if the old version of you who used to eat certain foods, who used to not work out, would stay up late, sleep really late, not have any kind of routine, you're kind of like all over the place. You're not a horrible person for doing that, but you're just like maybe not taking care of your vessel the way you should be. And the universe is always, always, always wanting us to be in our self-nurturing and our compassion and our love, which means we have to physically take action to nurture the body, because the body holds the soul. So when you're not doing things for your body, your soul's like, hello, it's like banging on the inside of your body, giving you ailments, giving you sickness, giving you injuries, saying, hey, I'm living in here and you're not taking care of me. So that will affect your manifestations, because the universe and your higher self will pause everything until you get the message. So what I like to teach, and what I'm going to share in this video, is how to get unstuck. And sometimes it's simply stopping everything and taking 2 full days and just doing things different. Maybe just going and booking a hotel room and changing up the scenery 5 minutes from your house. Maybe it's taking an hour drive to the beach or to the mountains or to a lake and just do something different. Explore, try new coffee shops, go on a vacation, book a flight. I know I recently went to Florida and it unlocked and opened up so many different things for me, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I feel like I'm sitting in front of this camera right now, a different woman. And I know it's because I went to Florida. If I didn't go to Florida, maybe it still would have happened. I don't know. But it pulled me out of my bubble, out of my normal routine. And I told myself, I'm not going to film. I'm not going to work while I'm there. I only did I did 1 video while I was there and 1 client call out of 7 days. So that was not really much. But I allowed my nervous system and my body just to kind of rest and to see what thoughts would pop up, to see what I would feel. And let me tell you, so much surface, so much ickiness, so much sadness, so much trauma from my past. But I signed up for this. If I am calling in that perfect partner and the perfect home and the money and the career and all the things, I have to purge anything that's weighing me down. And if I'm going through my life working, 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 doing my thing, distracting, and not really facing what's still weighing me down, and it's not that I'm not facing it, I wasn't even aware of it. So right now, all of you guys that are watching, I'm sending you so much love and giving you so many hugs right now, because I know that you all have some sort of traumas inside of you that haven't even surfaced yet. And it is really hard and scary to face them once they do surface. But we get so distracted in life and we're just trying to manifest, manifest, manifest. And we want to make our life better and better and better. But sometimes you have to go back down into the body and pull out anything that's been weighing you down from your past. This could be somebody bullying you in 6th grade. This could be some sort of physical trauma. It could be failing, getting rejected. There's so many different little traumas and big traumas that we as humans experience. Maybe it's being homeless or hopping homes, and maybe losing your parents at a young age and you had to have other people raise you and it was just very uncomfortable because you just wanted your parents back. being rejected since birth, which was my experience. I was in the womb and my mom didn't want me. She didn't want a fourth kid. She wanted it to be a boy when she did find out that it was a girl. I was supposed to be Michael. And then here's Michelle. So I innately came into this world feeling unworthy, feeling unwanted. So I have now treated myself as if I'm not worthy of good things. And that is why I am still working through this. But I love teaching about it because I've been through it. And I can help all of you figure out what is deep inside of you that you need to pull up and let out so that you can make space for all of your desires that you're looking to manifest. That's why you're on my channel. It's why you're connected to me, is because we are actually really magical manifestors. Like, just because I still have trauma doesn't mean I can't manifest, and doesn't mean you can't. I have still manifested amazing things in the last 5 years. I've manifested $150,000. I manifested a program where I'm reaching kids all over the US and Canada with my meditations and my mindfulness lessons. I was always saying I want to leave teaching in a classroom and I want to reach kids on a bigger scale. And I did it. I manifested it. The universe brought me the opportunity. And whether it was my soul remembering what I really came here to do, or I manifested it, I think it's both. So I still did all of that unaware at the time that I had all of these traumas inside of me. And now, we hit a certain marker and it's like, okay, we've manifested, we manifested, we manifested. Now we pause, we heal, we heal, we heal, we create space, and then we manifest more. So right now you might be feeling stuck because you're in that phase of, all right, I've manifested a few small things or maybe a few big things, depending on who you are. And now your body's saying, okay, we need to make a little bit more space. We're getting a little too bogged down. So we're going to go back down into our wounds, and we're going to feel like we're in this clouded room where we can't see clearly. We feel like our life is crumbling. We're losing friendships. We're losing jobs. No money is coming in. You're literally in a dark room that is showing you your wounds. Because in that space, maybe you take a vacation or maybe you take off from work and you're sitting there in the stillness and you start to cry and you start to remember things from your past and you start to have to really face what has been weighing you down all of these years. And it's safe and it's okay to do that. When you're in the midst of a healing crisis, as I like to call it, you're having these memories and you feel alone and you're like, what's happening? And you can't stop crying and maybe you're purging. I had memories of sexual trauma and I literally purged. I had diarrhea, not to be TMI, but I had diarrhea for about 10 days. And your body just says, I can't hold on to this anymore. I have to release the energy. It's the energy of the trauma that was still living inside of me. And it was blocking me from wanting to be seen. Violation of anybody's body is going to make you not feel safe in your body. And then who wants to be out in public when you don't feel safe in your body? Because you feel like somebody's going to take advantage of you or hurt you or abuse you. So all of my fears were valid, but I didn't know why. So when you're feeling stuck, this is what surfaces when you take a break, when you take a vacation, when you rest. And I'm not saying that everybody has the same traumas and everybody has the same fears, but if you're feeling stuck on the journey, either you are limiting yourself, there's a gap between you and the person that you're desiring to be. Here's the life of all the things that you have, but you're here. There's a gap, right? Well, we need to close that gap. You need to start being this person over here with all the desires right now. And for some reason, I felt like I couldn't be her. I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel safe having more followers or doing more live workshops. I just was scared and I didn't know why. And now I know why. And everything has clicked into place. It's like I have light bulbs going off all around my head right now. And it's like, yes, I finally found the root of why I was so scared to be seen. And now I can move forward and tell my inner Michelle, it's safe now. You're not going to get hurt like before. You can protect yourself now. You have your angels, your guides, the universe. So now I have removed that thing that was weighing me down all of these years, even though I was unaware of it. I paused everything, took a vacation, it surfaced. I purged it. I physically purged it out of my body for 10 days. And now I feel brand new. Now I feel safe. I feel calm. I feel more clear. I'm getting clearer messages for my clients, more downloads, so many intuitions that are really helping my clients. And I feel different. I unstuck myself. So I am sharing this with you because so many of us are on this journey going, why isn't our manifestation coming yet? What is the holdup? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And it could be the fact that your body is holding on to something that is literally pushing the manifestation away because it's too scary to have it. And when you pause and give yourself time to rest, this could literally be 3 hours in an afternoon. You just sit there and do nothing. No music, no TV. Maybe you just sit in nature, but try to have the least amount of distractions to see what surfaces. And then be brave and strong and courageous when tears, grief, sadness, anger, when anything surfaces, say, good. Body, I love you so much. You don't have to hold this anymore. I want to release this. This does not determine my future. I want to be free. And it's okay that I had that experience, as painful as it was for me back then. I can hold that and I can now release it, and I can hold the higher awareness that it happened for me. It made me a better person. It made me more loving. It made me more compassionate. Now I can forgive others who are doing the same thing or maybe getting the same treatment because I understand what it feels like. So I can now hold them in the light and see forgiveness and compassion for them, which then generates more love and gratitude, which heightens your ability to co-create a beautiful life for yourself. So it all comes full circle. When you heal, you help humanity because you're now this beacon of light that's going around loving everybody because you understand what it feels like to not be loved and to maybe experience conditional love where you had to be a certain way or look a certain way to be loved. And I know for me, I put a lot of emphasis in my younger years on my body because of the abuse that I had. It was like my body was my vehicle for love. So now I would walk around feeling like, oh, people need to like my body to like Michelle. And that was a whole personality, a whole character that I had to remove from my psyche. And now it's like I have to redefine love. What does love feel like now? I don't know. I'm in this new energy where it's like, love, what is unconditional love? How does it feel? So I'm trying to really like go into my visualizations with that and how I want to receive love now and be so detached from the physical form and more of that soul bond, looking in somebody's eyes and saying, I just love who you are. And that's the type of love that I'm attracting now from all people, from my nieces and my nephews, from my family, from an intimate partner. So as we do this work and we unstuck ourselves, we are opening up opportunities for more love, more joy, more compassion, more money, more abundance, more trips, more adventure. And the simple trick is to rest, to be okay in the unknown, not knowing what's going to come next, but welcoming anything that wants to surface in the body, because the body is always the holdup. It's the belief systems and the body. The body holds the trauma, which then feeds the belief systems, right? If we have fear about something, there's a belief there. If I do this, then I get hurt because the body remembers getting hurt in the past. I hope that makes sense. So thank you so much for watching. I don't want any of you feeling stuck. I want all of you guys to heal and to open up and transform your mind so that you can co-create the best life possible. Manifestations will flood in so fast when you do this. In my next video, I'm going to share about how I manifested a really specific thing, and it happened right after I did all of this work. So stay tuned for that video. All right, lovies, I will see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Sending you so much love. Peace out.